This weekend we had Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. They chose their song for Eurovision. But how do we feel about the rest of them? What's happening here? How do we like it? What's going on? Well, let's start off with the good. First off, the show was very well done. It wasn't overly bloated. Moved along at a good clip. The performers were mostly pretty solid. So I feel like it's only fair that we rank them accordingly, because apparently that's what I do now. So, let's start with this one. Starting at the very beginning. League, I can't remember exactly how to say it. Liga Her by Soren Topengard Lund. I actually really loved this song. I thought that I'm surprised it didn't get more love, to be honest, because it's very, very Barbara Pravi meets Harry Styles. Very much a new meets old. Very much the old school chanson style of singing. And it was just a really beautiful little number. I think he did a really good job of it. His voice was very solid throughout. I really enjoyed it. I'm surprised the juries didn't go for it more, to be honest, but at the same time, I kind of understand why. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought that he did a really good job. I really enjoyed how it was portrayed. I really enjoyed his performance. Very simple. His outfit as well. Very, very cool. I really, well, I'm a cliche at this point, but it was good. Very much enjoyed it. Next up, we have Asia. I don't know exactly how to say this, but they sang I Was Gonna Marry Him. Now, as a track, I thought this song was really good. I thought this was a really interesting and fun number. As a performance, I felt like it just lacked a little bit of impact. I don't think that it was quite as big or as boisterous as I wanted it to be. I feel like it could have used a moment like, I don't know, a falling chandelier or a burning tree or something. Something very, I think it just needed that one little Eurovision kick, that one little extra element of something. Some gimmick or whatever. As it was just the two of them singing there, and it was fine. Their voices were fine. Their performance was really good. I have nothing negative to say. I just feel like they could have done something a little bit more. Was I expecting this to be the winning song? Honestly, no. But I appreciate it. I thought it was really well done, and I had fun with it, so it was good. Maya Maya with Beautiful Bullshit. I mean, it's fine. Wasn't my favorite. One of the few that I'm probably going to be skipping more often than not. I really enjoyed a lot of it. I think that there was a lot of really interesting things happening. But I have to say, it really wasn't my favorite. Didn't really strike me. It wasn't one that I was really salivating over. Overall, fine, I guess. But definitely not one that I'll be listening to much more in the interim. Next up, we had Nicholas Son with Freedom. And this was a very interesting song. Very Nickelbacky, very much of that era of rock. Like, just this rambunctious, random rockiness. It was fine. Like, I really enjoyed it. My issue with it is that I felt like it went on too long and was the same thing the whole time. Overall, like, it was fine. Definitely not one that I was standing very hard, but overall, it is what it is. I don't really have anything negative to say about it other than the song was just a little bit too similar the whole way through. And there wasn't much to break it up either. So, keeping all that in mind, I can understand where it kind of sits in here for us. This one, what was her name? Human by Maria Leberg. Not my favorite. Not a fan. Didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. I didn't hate it by any means, but definitely not one that I will go out of my way. Actually, no, I did kind of hate it, to be fair. I just thought it was really plain. I didn't like her voice. I mean, she performed it well enough, but it was just fine. Not one that I enjoyed. I actually don't think I enjoyed this as a single as well, so take that for what it is. Glenn's Billidid by Mickey Steele. This one was good. It was a bop, solid throughout. I really enjoyed it. I think that it was a very good performer. The song itself was fun. I have no real issues with it. I really enjoyed it. I think that he did a really good job. But overall, it's definitely not one that I would be crazy about seeing again, to be honest. It'll still remain in my playlist for a little while. But I don't know if it's one I'm going to seek out. But now we go to the winner, Breaking My Heart, Riley. I think it's solid. Solid song. Didn't sing as loud in the chorus as he could have, but that's something that hopefully he'll, be able to do more of in the future. But great. Good. Really good song. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it a lot. I think there was a lot of really interesting things that he does in this song. I've heard it called Troy, like the Troy Sivan song. And I'm just like, yeah, I get that because that's exactly what it is. But overall, really well done. Greatly enjoyed. I think he's a good choice. I think he'll represent. I think he'll qualify if he can perform at the level that I think we all know he can. But definitely not one I was really expecting, but one that I'm pleasantly surprised at. So we'll see what happens from there. Finally, Stuck on You by Frederick Leopold. I really enjoyed it. Loved his voice. Loved the song. Definitely one that I've been listening to a lot of. And definitely one that I'm eager to see what they do next with it. So, these are my choices. This is my Dansk. What do you think? Am I off base? Am I right on base? We'll find out. And, yeah, I'll see you next time.